You don't know who you are yet. Most people live and die without ever meeting the real version of themselves. They avoid pain. They chase comfort. They believe the voice in their head when it says, "This is too hard. You're not made for this." But Goggins, he doesn't care what the voice says, because the real you doesn't show up until you're broken. You don't find your strength in the good days. You find it when you're sweating, shaking, crying, and you keep going. Pain is the passport. Want to grow? Good. Here's your passport. Pain, real pain. The kind that makes your body scream and your mind panic. Goggins says, be uncomfortable every *****ing day of your life. That's not motivational fluff. That's the price of transformation. Every push-up, every mile, every rejection. It's the toll you pay to cross into the next level. But most people stop at the border. You versus you. Forget your competition. Forget who's ahead of you. Forget who's watching. It's you versus you every single day. When Goggins was 300 pounds and spraying for cockroaches, no one believed in him. Hell, even he didn't believe in himself. But belief doesn't come before action. You earn it. Through the grind. Through the 4 a.m. wake-ups, through the silence when no one claps. Callous your mind. You callous your hands with work. You callous your mind with suffering. Every time you want to quit, but don't. Every time you want to scream, but stay calm. Every time you keep going, you're building armor. Not to become emotionless, but to become unstoppable. Discipline isn't cold, it's powerful. It's peace under pressure. Suffering is the shortcut. People keep asking for shortcuts. There's only one: suffering. Suffer on purpose. Suffer with precision. Suffer with intention. The pain you choose today is the power you carry tomorrow. Goggins isn't special. He says it himself. He's just willing to do what you won't. And that's why he became unstoppable. The accountability mirror. You want to change? Then go look in the mirror. Stare at yourself, not with shame, with honesty. That's what Goggins did. He didn't sugarcoat. He didn't blame his past, his parents, his pain. He said, "This is who I am. Now, what am I going to do about it?" The mirror won't lie to you, but it'll also show you who you could become if you stop hiding, if you stop lying to yourself. Face the mirror, own the flaws, then fix them one rep at a time. Stay hard, but stay focused. People think Goggins is about yelling and punishment, but that's not the truth. It's not about screaming, it's about focus. It's about controlling your mind under pressure. It's about staying locked in when everyone else is making excuses. He calls it stay hard. But it doesn't mean emotionless. It means unyielding. It means showing up when it's inconvenient. It means doing the work when it's not popular. It means becoming so strong that your excuses get embarrassed in your presence. The voice that quits? There's a voice inside you that wants comfort. That voice says it's okay to stop. You've done enough. No one will know. That voice is weakness, And weakness loves to whisper when you're tired, sore, or scared. But Goggins teaches us, you don't listen to that voice. You override it with action. He says, when you think you're done, you're only at 40%. That means 60% of your strength is still untouched, buried under excuses. To find it, you must ignore the lie that says, you can't, and answer with the truth, watch me. Build your mental armor. They say pain is weakness leaving the body, but David Goggins shows us something deeper. Pain is the forge where mental armor is crafted. Not through one moment of bravery, but through repeated exposure to discomfort. Each time you train when you're tired, each time you stay in the cold shower, each time you confront the excuses in your mind, you're adding layers of steel to your soul. Goggins doesn't chase motivation, he chases resistance. Because it's in resistance where growth lives, and it's in suffering where identity is shaped. Your strength isn't in how loud you roar, it's in how quietly you endure. This is how warriors are built, not in comfort, but in fire. The voice that wants you weak. There's a voice inside you. It whispers, take it easy. You've done enough. Maybe tomorrow. That voice is not your friend. It's the part of you trained to survive, not to thrive. It wants safety, not greatness. Comfort, not character. David Goggins calls it out. That voice is the inner enemy. It's the reason most people die with potential still inside them. But when you hear it clearly, when you recognize its tone, its timing, its tactics, you can do something powerful. You can ignore it. Not argue with it, not debate it. Just override it with action. Because action is truth, and greatness is earned in silence, when no one's watching, when it hurts the most. Suffer now, reign later. Goggins says, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Most people do the opposite. They avoid pain today and suffer endlessly for it. They skip the workout and carry shame. They give up and carry regret. They stay small and wonder why life feels so heavy. But those who suffer with purpose, who choose discipline over distraction, they carry something else. Pride, strength, freedom. Suffering is temporary. Regret is forever. The choice is not easy, but it is simple. Every rep, every mile, every one more time is a brick in the foundation of the life you say you want. So if it hurts, good. You're exactly where transformation begins. You are the storm. This life isn't waiting for you to be ready. It doesn't care if you're tired, scared, or broken. Goggins says, be the storm, not the one who waits it out, but the one who runs into it. You think you're alone? Good. You think nobody understands? Even better. Because when no one shows up for you, that's when you show up for yourself. You are not the excuse. You are not the weakness. You are not the past. You are the one who decided, this ends with me. One more step, one more rep, one more second. Every one of them is a weapon in the war against your former self. So when the world goes dark, don't flinch. You are the storm.